Okay, so I'm going to give you directions for a riddle. It's all hypothetical. You guys are going to pick your partners. So it's going to be James and Grandpa and Grandma and Mom. I'm going to give you guys a riddle, and you have to use communication between your group members to see if you can.
4 of us?
No, just 2 teams. So just you and James, and then All right. So yeah, you guys, you can communicate with your team, but you don't. Yeah, you don't want.
No.
Okay. You don't want your the other team
hear.
to know. Yeah, what you guys are planning.
Okay.
All right.
Because they're gonna have the same riddle?
Yeah, they have the same riddle. You guys are both talking about the same situation. All right. So hypothetically, there's gonna be a woman who is crossing a river, and she has a fox, a chicken, and a bag of corn. She has to use a rowboat to cross the river and get all of her items to the other side of the river. The only thing is that the chicken, the first thing is she can only have herself and one item on the rowboat at a time. The fox and the chicken can't stay together on one alone without the woman being with them. And the chicken can't stay with the bag of corn by themselves without the woman. Yes, because they'll eat it. So you guys can communicate with your team to think about the least amount of trips that the woman can take to get all of her items across to the other side.
So we just have to we just have to say the number of trips that are going to have to be made?
No, you're going to have to explain how she does it, yes. Once you guys...
Alright, we already know ours.
Okay, so what do you think?
We're gonna take the chicken with the woman.
The woman and the chicken first. Yeah. And then the because if she leaves the chicken.
Okay, so you're saying that she's going to take the chicken, you're taking the chicken across. Okay. And then
I'd leave the fox and the corn.
Right. What's your next move?
Well, the next move would be to take the corn across.
To the chicken?
Because corn,
no.
But the chicken and the corn can't mess.
Oh, okay.
You guys gonna...
I'm baffled.
You're baffled. You can don't be afraid to ask questions. You can ask questions.
If we take the fox, the chicken is with the corn.
So wait, what can't be with what again? The fox can't be with
the chicken. Can't be the chicken. Yeah.
The chicken
can't be with the corn.
The chicken can't be with the corn, and the fox can't be with the chicken. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes to talk to your partner and see if you guys can. Remember, this is all about communication.
If we take the corn across, that leaves the fox and the chicken. If we take the fox across, that leaves
so she can only bring one
item
with her at a time.
on the rowboat at a time.
And only can take one. So if you take the fox, that leaves the chicken with the corn.
That's no
If
good.
you take the corn,
no-no.
that leaves the fox and the chicken.
Yeah.
If you take the chicken, it leaves fox and the corn. Alright, the second trip, you take the fox.
Yeah, but if you bring the chicken across first, you can't bring any other item across to the chicken because the chicken can't be with either of those 2 items. So if you bring the chicken across first, then you're screwed. You can't bring anything over. But you can't leave the chicken.
Well, then
Dump the corn out of the bag. Put the chicken
In the
bag.
That's a good outside of the box thinking, but no, that's you're gonna bring all the items across.
it can't be separated.
Can't be separated. There's no dumping out the corn. You gotta bring the corn. You gotta bring the chicken. You gotta bring the fox.
Well, it's like
Well, you only have 12 different options of what you could possibly do. So one of those 12 would have to work.
Give you guys a couple more minutes, and then I'll give you a hint.
hold it now. There's a woman, a boat,
Mm-hmm.
chicken, corn,
And a fox.
and a fox. The woman can only take one thing across the river at a time, right?
Yep, exactly.
Alright.
Oh boy, it's a doozy.
So I'll give you a hint. James?
No, no,
Well,
no.
No
he
hint.
doesn't-
Alright, no hint, right? Alright, no hint, no hint, no
He
hint.
doesn't want it.
No hint, okay.
Now, do the items have to be in the boat?
Yep, one item in the boat. Yep.
Double chicken or fox can't
Because the chicken
Is
will,
it
the fox
solvable?
will eat the chicken. That's
Right,
why they
that's
can't stay
right.
together.
Right,
And the chicken will eat the corn.
right.
Now, is it solvable or?
Yeah. It's yep,
So we gotta
it's
take the
solvable.
chicken. We gotta take the corn first.
Remember, communicate with your teammates.
No. Can, any
Only
substance,
one
does it
item
have to
at
be
a time.
in the boat, or could it be hanging off of the side of the boat? Does it matter?
No, it has to be in the boat, and it's doable with the trips in the boat. There's no crazy outside the box thinking.
Wait.
There's a way to do it.
Can you put? Okay, wait. I got an idea. You put the fox in the corn in the boat.
Only
can
one
put
item
one.
in the boat at a
What?
time. Yeah,
Oh, that's not solvable.
it's solvable.
It's not.
No, you don't think so?
No.
No, it is. It is. I'll guarantee you it's
Everything's
solvable.
in the boat.
You can
gotta
have
be
one
in the boat.
item in the
Right.
boat.
No,
But that's
Hold
the
it.
lady. But the lady's going in the boat.
Yeah, her and one item can go in the boat.
The lady and the fox.
alright,
You can't leave the chicken,
Chicken
with the
and
corn.
the corn.
take the corn first,
But the fox can
then
save
the
the
fox in
chicken.
the
The fox
boat,
can save
and
the
put the
chicken.
fox over the corn.
Nope.
No, you can't, with the chicken and the fox together.
Mm.
Alright, take the chicken first, then take the corn.
James
No, you
had
can't, because the corn and chicken.
James had the first step.
Right, what we think?
Take the chicken across first.
Yeah, I did the chicken first.
That is the first step.
Alright, chicken across first, now we
Mhm.
got the fox and the corn.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't bring either of them over by themselves because the chicken's there.
Now, what's over there, the chicken? Alright, we take the, chicken's over there.
Do you guys want a hint? It's not. It's nothing that'll give away the riddle, but
Well, if you can only do one item at a time, there's literally no other trip that you could possibly make to leave something there. So
I'll give you the hint. It's sometimes you have to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. In any situation, you know. Sometimes you guys
so you put both
2 steps forward.
both
to
of the.
get, no,
Wait.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
It's mind working.
Now, the three,
I know it's gonna be some outside of the box.
The
No,
chicken-
it's not.
Doesn't make
It's
sense.
not.
fox,
It's
the
not.
It
chicken,
is.
and the corn are all together, but on this side of the river, they're not bothering each other. Why? Why doesn't the chicken go after the corn on this side of the river? Before
'Cause the
they even
lady's
get in the
there.
boat? And why doesn't the fox go after the chicken?
Because
I
the
guess the
lady's
lady's
there to
there.
stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Does the lady have to be in the boat?
Yep. Yep. Because she has to row the boat across. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Take the chicken, fling it over the river.
Yeah, take the chicken, throw over.
Even if you took the chicken and the woman and the chicken and then bring
I
the
don't
chicken
get it.
back,
No?
I
You
don't-
don't, you don't get it? What, why?
you're still starting
What
off
don't you
with the
get?
woman and the three,
There's not literally no other item that you could bring across where the chicken is. You can't. You can't bring any other item there because if you bring any of the other 2 items there and leave it, you can only bring one at a time.
So if you bring
So
the
we
chicken
might
over,
we must not know something about the rules of this. Then.
No?
So you,
What-
if you
what
bring
if
the
you
chicken
bring-
over, if you bring the chicken over first,
Yeah.
what's to keep the chicken from?
Oh no,
Yeah, from
the
leaving.
chicken stays.
Oh,
The chicken stays.
The fox won't
You
eat
go
the
back.
corn.
What would you guys take on your second trip back?
You can't bring
The
either
corn.
over.
the corn.
The fox would eat the chicken and the chicken would eat the corn.
The corn, because it's okay if the chicken eats the corn because they're over, they're crossed.
No. Well, let's say you take.
You can't bring either.
Let's say you take the fox. How could the fox stay on the other side
Without eating the chicken.
without eating the chicken?
Well, you let the fox run away.
No. What if you?
If the lady
The
stays.
ladies.
No. There's one other option.
Cook
The
it.
lady stays,
Cook
or
it.
no.
Cook the sucker and eat it.
Remember,
Well-
2 steps forward, 1 step back. I know you guys
Well,
can.
we weren't told about any other
No,
thing on
it's-
the other side of the island, so.
No, there's nothing on the other side.
Yeah, so
No, we took the fox across. That leaves the
you put the chicken in the water so that the fox
You
can't.
can't
get it?
take the chicken to fox because it's
You're
the
close.
chicken in the corn.
James is on the is close. What do you? James is close. So James has an idea of do something with the chicken once you bring the fox back.
Way to put the
Alright.
chicken.
Let the
Mm.
chicken
Take the
swim.
chicken
Way to
across
put the chicken
and chop its head off.
up a tree.
No, you
I'm-
can. No.
Chickens can swim. You can put the chicken in the water.
Why would you Why couldn't you put it somewhere else? You can put the chicken somewhere else.
We don't know of anywhere else. We know of the river and the other island.
No.
We don't know
There's
anything
another.
else.
How'd the chicken get there?
The boat.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
mhm.
we need the boat.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Leave
the
the
boat
chicken
to
in
get
the
back
boat.
across.
Yeah. You can. Yeah.
Leave the
Yeah,
chicken in,
chicken in
leave
the
the
boat.
chicken in the boat and go back for the corn.
So chicken and corn is in the boat.
We were told
With
only
the
one.
lady.
No. Yeah. Mom is saying. What are you saying?
Alright, hold
The
on.
mom's
Leave
on
the
the right.
chicken.
Now the lady.
Mom's on the right track.
Yeah, now
Oh,
the lady.
you bring the chicken over first.
Yeah.
Then you go back. You get the fox. You
Yeah.
bring the fox over. You put the chicken back in the boat.
Yeah.
No,
And
we were
go get
told
the
you
corn.
can only use one item at a time
Yeah.
in the boat. That's
There can be one item in the boat at a time.
yeah, but now there's two.
Alright, bring
Nuh-uh,
the.
because mom's saying she's.
To
All
go
right.
back. To go
I
back.
got it. Bring the chicken. Bring the chicken.
To the other side.
Bring the chicken to the other side,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then drop the
Little
chicken.
bug walk.
Then
Fly out.
there's the fox and corn. Then you
Oh,
bring
yeah.
bring the corn across. No, fox and
You bring.
You
You
bring the
have it.
chicken over first.
Bring-
Yeah, mom has
You
it.
bring the chicken over first.
Yeah.
You leave the chicken there.
Yeah.
You go back. You get the fox. You bring the
Yeah.
fox
Yeah.
there. Drop
Put
the
the-
fox off. You put the chicken back in the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You go get the corn,
Yeah.
and you put the corn in, and then you go back.
But right now you didn't. You have the chicken in the.
Oh,
corn.
okay,
Put the
okay, okay, okay. So you leave the
Leave the
you leave the
chicken on
chicken
the other
back. You leave the
side.
chicken on the other side. You put the corn in. You bring the corn. You
Mhm.
go back. You get the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
All right. Yeah, mom, you got it. You got it.
I was
Alright.
thinking
With
on the same.
With your help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said
With
I
the-
didn't-
steps back. You
Yeah.
just put the thing back, bring it back,
Right.
and the woman is always there to
yeah,
stop
that's
them.
tricky. That's tricky.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Do it with dad. Did
Okay.
you do that with dad yet?
When I was leaving the house, I told him about it. Okay, so I have some debriefing questions to ask you guys. Did having a partner make this puzzle more easy or difficult?
Easy.
More difficult.
More difficult?
Yeah.
Why do you think more
I don't
difficult?
work well with other people.
You don't work well with
I'd rather be able. I like thinking for myself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say
Table
more
to-
difficult.
More difficult having a partner?
I don't know, we got a long time.
What if the teams were bigger? Do you think that would have been better if maybe you
Yeah.
had five
No.
Yeah.
I think it's a
people?
one-person thing.
One person thing?
Yeah.
Because I think as a group, it worked a little better.
I do too.
Well,
Having the 4 of you, I think that was
I-
working a little better.
because
I
Wendy
do
and I were,
No.
she got it, but we were on the same,
Yeah.
because I wanted to bring something back,
Mm-hmm.
leave it, and the woman would take something.
That was good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, more couple more questions. What type of thinking do you think is necessary to be able to do a problem solving like this?
Logical.
Logical?
Yeah.
What type of thinking?
Yeah.
Brainstorming.
Brainstorming? Mm-hmm.
Critical.
Critical thinking? Yeah.
To me, it's like back and forth, but logical, critical, not critical, nothing's critical there. Kids, if a fox eats the freaking chicken.
You need the eggs though from the chicken.
Well, logical,
At any point in the activity, did you feel like you had a breakthrough?
When you gave us the.
yeah, when you gave us the hint,
Yeah.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
a good thing.
Yeah.
How might this type of thinking apply to other areas in your life? So,
Makes you think about stuff more intensely or
Mhm.
clearly or
yeah.
Well, what it does is
contemplate
anything,
things more.
it keeps your brain,
Yes, sharp.
keeps your brain
Yeah.
sharp.
Mm-hmm. And I think the hint was a good way of thinking about things, taking 2 steps forward to take 1 step back. I think that was the main point of the activity.
Yeah, that was a little help,
Yeah.
because we can put,
Mhm.
we can take one across and put it back and leave that there, take it.
Yeah, I don't know if we would have gotten it.
Because the woman
without
has to be
hints.
there.
Yeah. I was trying to think of.
Depends how the rules are read. It would have been easier to solve if the rules are read a certain way. But if you make it seem like you're only supposed to be taking trips there, then you don't really think of taking
Yeah.
things back with you. So it depends how the rules are read. That could have been a really, really easy riddle if you had known that you can bring stuff
Mhm.
back, because you have to think of that on your own.
Yeah.
So it
That's
depends.
yeah.
People, that's why riddles are dumb sometimes. 'Cause
Yeah.
people can just
Mhm.
try to trick you by reading the rules a certain way, and then it's like, oh, but did you know that you can do this?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
That's why it's good to
That's my
ask.
problem with
It's
riddles.
good to ask questions,
Mhm.
but yeah, because if you ask me if you could.
Like, all right, we bring the chicken across, and then, then what do we bring across next? I can't bring the corn. So
Fox.
we bring the chicken back, and, take the fox, so that leaves the chicken in the corn. Take the chicken back, the woman's there, so she keeps them,
Under control.
In check.
In check.
so then, you throw the fox in,
Mhm.
and, but you gotta take the corn out, but the woman's in the boat, I don't know. We solved it though.
Yeah.
yeah.
What type of hint do you think could have helped you guys out a little better, or what in the directions, what better directions could have been given that would have helped you guys solve it better or more quickly?
Saying items can be transported either way, like back or.
Do you think that would have been too much of a? I don't know. You think that might have given it away too quickly?
Probably,
Mm.
but that's definitely how you could have come up with an answer quicker.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a good.
So how did it end up?
So, take the chicken across. You go back, you get the fox. You bring the fox, but you take the chicken back. Leave the chicken, take the corn. Put the corn with the fox, go back,
We got the chicken.
get the chicken.
And the woman's with all three at all times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
Alright.
I still feel like you could have gotten away with you bring the fox across, then you bring the chicken across, then you grab the fox, you put the chicken in the water, and you go back across, because then the fox
Like
can't go in
hide
the
the
water.
chicken.
You can't
You
put
don't
it in the
hide-
water, but they all gotta be in a boat.
I know, but the chicken can swim, so you could just put the chicken in the water, and the fox can't get the chicken, then you go back and get the
Yeah.
corn.
This was a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, well, that's what you could have done realistically.
Not everything about it was supposed to be realistic. There's many outside the box ideas that could work.
But there's nowhere that was ever said that you can't put any of them in the water.
What's the next one?
Oh, that's
That's the
the
one.
only one.
Just one?
Just one. Just one.
Oh, let's have another one.
I can get another one going. Yeah.
I'll have to sign Grandpa up for some college
Yeah.
credits next semester.
Okay.
That does you had to do that for school,
Yep.
and that covers you?
Mm-hmm.